England Sevens head coach, thank you very much for joining us.
Pleasure.
First of all, inaugural Sevens in the City tournament. England are here, along with Wales, Scotland. It's a good tournament, isn't it?
Oh, it's a fantastic tournament, and certainly in terms of our preparation for the Commonwealth Games in a couple of weeks' time, the opportunity to play against some other international teams, to be stressed in a different way to what we used to day in, day out in training, and to be part of a multi-sport event like this, it's fantastic preparation for us.
And obviously, you say the Commonwealth Games are coming up soon. How are preparations going together? Obviously, the training and then there's this, but you picked your squad a couple of days ago. How's everything coming together for the Commonwealth?
Progressed well. You know, it's good to have a couple of weeks break after London Sevens. We made good progress in the series so far, but to get a couple of weeks break for the guys to switch off after a long season was important. And since then, we've been slowly ramping it up, and I've been pleased with how we progressed. We've added different parts to our game, which is great, and the squad selected is a good balance between footwork and speed and power and physicality. So if we can keep making some progress, some steps up, and we've got a good chance of being successful in the Commonwealth Games.
As I said before, you picked your squad just a few days ago. Obviously, with any squad, a few players are unlucky to miss out, but it's a good problem to have, isn't it, with that many players who are just in and around the team?
Oh, I mean, this is the great, the difficult conversations is something you want to have as a coach when people are performing particularly well, because the standard is so high with other players. They just miss out. We've got a number of guys that have been in that place, but that competition place has been strong, and that's what you want to try and create within your playing group. We certainly have that at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. And for fans and people who maybe don't know as much about Sevens as the 15 game, is there any England players you'd say particularly to watch out for a fan's point of view?
It's always difficult when you ask this question to single out certain people. I mean, there have been some outstanding performances. I mean, Tom Mitchell was nominated as one of the player of the year. Didn't quite get that award, but he's been a very important captain and leader for us this season. But then you're looking at the footwork of Mark Swanson, the pace of Dan Norton, the aerial skills of James Rodwell. There's so many guys that performed very well this year. It's getting us all on the same page and performing well consistently together.
And finally, you mentioned the World Sevens Series itself and the Twickenham Sevens. You had a great tournament there, great victory over New Zealand. How do you think, obviously all the big teams are coming to the Commonwealth, how's the teams looking for that? Who do you think are the main rivals?
Oh, I mean, New Zealand, they haven't lost a game in the Commonwealth Games ever since its inception, so they'll always be the team to beat. Australia have picked a very, very strong side. South Africa, a very strong side. Scotland have gone excellent. I mean, there's so many teams out there, and that's the beauty about Sevens at the moment, is that top standard is so high. So very much a focus on yourselves, perform to our very best ability, and then what will be will be.
And at the end of the season, knowing those teams so well, do you think you've got a squad together now that can really push for that gold medal?
I mean, we've got the opportunity, we've got the players, we've beaten the best teams before, we haven't done it consistently, and that's what you need to do. You need to win 6 games of the Commonwealth Games. That's something we haven't done so far this season, so that's a big challenge for us, but the confidence is high.
Brilliant. Simon, pleasure to talk to you. Thanks very much for your time.